Hello. Most places having a dry Friday, and most will have a dry weekend as well. It's going to be quite a lot of cloud around, but there'll be a bit of sunshine here and there as well. Here is the cloud picture from space. You can see this line of cloud approaching. That is a weather front that will bring some rain to the far northwest later in the day. And further south, there's patchy cloud, and it has produced the odd light shower here and there through the morning. They're tending to fade away, so most places dry. But here comes that line of rain bringing some wet weather to the Western Isles and the Highlands of Scotland by the end of the day. Generally, though, dry, and we'll see a few more breaks developing in the clouds, so a little bit of sunshine coming through, a bit of a fresh breeze along the Kent coast, and the winds picking up close to that weather front in the northwest. But generally, light winds and temperatures around average 7 or 8 degrees Celsius. Temperatures will fall away where we've got the clear skies through this evening and overnight, which is most likely to be across the Midlands and southern parts of England and Wales. It will be quite patchy, the frost, however. There's that rain trickling southwards, fizzling out as it does so, but bringing a damp spell to the central belt and Northern Ireland through the early hours, cropping up in southern Scotland and northern England by the end of the night. As well as the frost in the south, could be some fog patches too, which may linger into Saturday morning. And as the wet weather clears, there could just be some pockets of frost too across parts of Scotland developing. So temperatures are really falling away across the south and the far north to freezing in rural spots, and actually well below across some parts of the south. We could get as low as -4 to -6, but in this more central zone where there'll be more cloud, temperatures mostly holding up above freezing. Quite a grey start though to the weekend over the far north of England with a little bit of light rain. That'll tend to fizzle out through the day. There'll be a few showers just getting into the Northern Isles, but again, most places dry. Through the day, as that weather front sinks south, the rain may just return and pep up a little bit, but it's always going to be light, and it might just turn a bit damp and drizzly on the north coast of Wales and northwest England. Should see some good spells of sunshine for the far northeast of England and northeast Scotland, and some brightness at times across the south, but generally quite a cloudy day, and temperatures a little bit lower for some compared to today's values, just generally at 6s and 7s, maybe 8 or 9 on some western coasts. During Saturday evening, again, most places staying dry. Again, there could be some patches of frost and a little bit of fog where we have clearer skies, but overall just mostly keeping a lot of clouds, some drizzle across the north and the west coast of Wales. And that's how we go into Sunday, really. But up to the northwest, notice the breeze picking up and there is a bit more rain. That is another weather front, so one that weakens, moves away, and then we're kind of in a repeat cycle. Out in the Atlantic, this area of high pressure continues to kind of control our weather, but from a distance, and allows these weather fronts to come toppling in. As this one comes in on Sunday, though, notice the isobars are squeezing together, suggesting the winds will be picking up, particularly late in the day across the far north of Scotland. That weather front will bring a little bit of rain, again, chiefly to western Scotland, maybe the north coast of Northern Ireland. But for most places, Sunday will again be dry, a little bit milder, bit more of a breeze, but those winds, as I say, will be increasing across northern parts of Scotland. For more details, make sure you're following us right across social media, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe.